একটু ছোট করো। আচ্ছা, good morning, student. Today we are in the new chapter. It's the modern trains in production. Okay, so in modern trains, we have first there is TPS. TPS is this is Toyota Production System. This is our first topic. Toyota Production System. Actually, Toyota Production System is based on basically two things, or rather two concepts. Okay, so first is a Jidoka. The first concept is a Jidoka, and second is a JIT. JIT, that is just in time, or JIT. Okay, now Jidoka. What is Jidoka? The Jidoka model or Jidoka concept. Okay, so Jidoka always said one line, that is automation with a human touch. It is Jidoka. This is automation with a human touch. Okay, now when a problem occurs within the system, the equipment, all equipment stops immediately. Okay, and preventing the defective product from being produced. That is actually the process of Jidoka. Okay, so when a problem occurs, all the equipments will be stopped automatically, and immediately that prevents the defective product from being produced. That is the concept of Jidoka actually. Now just in time, the JIT, the second concept, which is the JIT. JIT is just in time. It is just in time. So each process produces only what is needed by the next process. This is the JIT. So each process produces only the material what is actually needed by the next process. Okay, that is the JIT. That is the just in time production, JIT production. So by Toyota, automation with a human mind, or automation with a human mind, and implies intelligence workers and machines that identify the errors and taking a quick counters measures. So that is actually the usefulness of Jidoka or JIT. So if we are talking about the usefulness of Jidoka or JIT, we can say that this is according to Toyota. By Toyota, it is automation with a human mind. It is first thing, the automation with a human mind, and then it implies intelligent workers, actually intelligent worker and machine also, that identifying any type of error and taking the necessary countermeasures immediately. That is actually the usefulness of the Jidoka and JIT. Now just in time, if we take the just in time actually it is replace a conventional procedure, which is push system. Push, PUSH, is a push system to a pull system, PULL. Okay, so just in time replace conventional push system to a pull system. So now what is actually a push system? So production is pushed through in batches. That is the push. Like you say, the supplies of raw material, then it goes to casting, then after that it goes to machining, then it is into the works of assembly. After assembling, it is goes to the testing for testing or test centers testing, and after testing the final product is ready to deliver to the customers. So this is a process which is generally known as push system. Okay, now if we take it reverse, if we take it from the reverse, that will be actually a pull system. That is, firstly there is a survey of the according to the supply of the raw material. First taking the supply of the raw material, then it is revealed to casting, then machining, then assembling, then test, or then to the customers. Okay, so pull system actually always running by the customer demand, so which is not necessary in the push system. So pull system always start when there is a massive demand created by the customers, by consumers. Okay, so that is the process. So production is pulled by customer demand, and in push system, the production is pushed through in batches. Okay, so that is the push through in batches. So what is the difference actually? Actually, push system first make the product and then find a customer for the product. Okay, but pull system is the reverse. Then that creates a customer first and then make the material. Okay, so that is actually the difference between the push system and pull system. Now, if we take push system make all what we can. Okay, it can make all what it can, and pull system make what is needed when it is needed and in the what amount needed. Okay, so there is a difference. So when we go through the pull system, that make it actually what is needed, when it is needed, and in the amount needed. It is a query according to the pull system. But push system make all what we can. That is the push system. Okay, so now pull systems always have a power to clear a number of wastage and difficulties, which is cleared by a pull system. So pull system clear a number of wastage or number of difficulties. Okay, so what are those? Actually, the actual usage of all resources is the pull system. Actual usage of all resources, achieving the production precision, the second point. Third is the low inventories at different stages. Fourthly, it is processing of small lots at a time. It's processing of small lots at a time. Then come the fifth, significant reduction in wastage. Okay, and sixth is there is a better communication among the functionaries, among all functionaries. So firstly, actual usage of all resources, which is very important. That is the utilizations of fulfill utilizations of the all resources. It is important. And secondly, there is the achieving of the production precision, which is also an important, because there is the if there is any problem with the design, if there is any problem with the pattern, if there is any problem with the quality of the product, then that will be an halt. Okay, so production precision means all these things are in their equal mark. That is the production precision. And low inventory at means low inventory at different stages. It is the characters of the pull system. But low inventory means always everyone have to invest low in the inventory, and grossly if the all inventory are low, then there will be a low investment on the raw materials and other tools, equipments, etc., etc. So there is a low inventory at different stages. It is also a point. Then processing of small lot at a time. When anyone can process a small lot at a time. And wastage, it is an important in case of pull system. If you go through pull system have the power to the significant reduction in the level of wastage. So wastage reduction means it is a cost saving, highly cost saving methods to reduce or your wastage. Okay, and obviously you need a full-fledged system. So better communication is a marked as a good characteristics in the pull system. That is better communications among all the functionaries who are involved in that production process or involved within the organizations. Okay, now in the second procedure, now if we come to the second one, second we have now into the process of before we taking another, we just get a term. There is the term normally used by Toyota Production System, TPS. This means actually the equipping every machines and empowering every worker to halt the production process at the first sign of an abnormal condition. It is basically the main character of the TPS. This is Toyota Production System. That is equipping every machine and empowering every worker to halt the production process at the first stage or the first sign of an abnormal condition. Whenever it is an abnormal, all the process will be stopped. Now, the common what are the common causes of defect actually? What are the common causes of defects? So, when we are taking the common causes of defects, there is inappropriate operating procedures. That may be a major reason. There is inappropriate operating procedures, excessive variation in the operation, that is also a major reason. Or there is any defect within the raw material, that is the defective raw material, that is also a point. Or human error or machine error, that is also a point. There may be an human error, there may be a machine error. Okay, so according to this principle, an operator is empowered to take control and stop the production line totally if he determines that something is going wrong. Okay, something is going wrong. It can be anything like a quality problem or a quality alert. Okay, there is an maybe an equipment issue, health and safety concern, there is also an issue, and lack or overload of any parts, that is also a problem within. Okay, now come to the second we have a process which is known as Kanban, Canban, Kanban. So can means a card, and ban means a signal. So Kanban means it is a card signal. Okay, so Kanban actually is a signaling system. Yeah, it is a signaling system which is actually employed in the production management, which uses the cards as a media for signaling or communicating any messages. Okay, so Kanban is a pull system. We are talking about pull system. So Kanban is a pull system. Okay, Kanban, if you see the Kanban card, there are 2, 3, 4 things within a Kanban card. If you get a Kanban card, it has a there is a part which is the part description, there is part number. You can get quantity, supplier, who are the name of the planner, the order date, due date, card number, location, all these things within a Kanban card. Okay, so these are the actually the rooms within a Kanban card which are to be filled. Okay, so those are the ones in the Kanban card. Now the commonly available Kanban system is a 2-bin Kanban system, which is commonly available. It is a 2-bin Kanban system. Okay, 2-bin Kanban means, just try to relate. Okay, first we have a initial demand point, that is the first pole. The second pole is the inventory control point, and the third is the fresh supply of raw material. And these three things is interlinked or internally connected. So first one is the initial demand point, one thing. Second is inventory control point, and the third room is a fresh supply of material. Okay, now if these three things, these 3 point or these 3 empty point are related through Kanban. Okay, related through Kanban card. Okay, so there is a bin in the supplier premises. Bin. There is a bin in the supplier premises. Similarly, there is a bin in the factory store, and there is a bin in the factory floor. Okay, so first there is a bin in the factory floor. Secondly, there is a bin in the factory store, and thirdly, there is a bin in the supplier premises, from where the raw material supplies or fresh supply of raw material. Okay, so these 3 bin is internally linked with a card, which is the Kanban. Okay, Kanban process. Okay, these 3 are links. So time to time signal or time from the requirement of the material we can get from the Kanban card. Okay, so this is a pattern which is we call the 2-bin Kanban system. Okay, this is known as 2-bin Kanban system. Okay, so basically the 2-3 things which are the points within a Kanban card actually. First, it is an item, then you have to put the part number, then you have to put the quantity, then you have to put the location, then comes to the supplier or supplier name or name of the supplier, and then there is a space, the return this Kanban card to. There's another point. Okay, return Kanban card to. So these all are the actually the related matter on a Kanban card. Okay, so it may be a printed card or it may be a digitally updated software system which anyone can deal within a production management system. Okay, so Kanban is maybe written in a written version. Kanban may be available in a digital version. It is a card. You can get an example of this similar type of card. When you take a book what is actually the Kanban card? Okay, so you can get can a similarity with this. When you take a book from a library, so every book contained a yellow type of card at the end of the book. Every book has a card at the end of the book. Okay, so when you issue the book from the library, the librarian is noted on that card, yellow card, your name, date of issue of the book. Okay, and that card you book issued to you, and the card remains with the library. Okay, so whenever you comes to again you come to the back to the library to back the books, then again the card is opened by the librarian, and your signature or librarian signature or date of your return is note down on that yellow card. Okay, so that type of yellow card is an quite similar to the Kanban card. Okay, so that type of yellow card, digital yellow card, is used for the library, and similar type of system Kanban is used in the production system. Okay, so there is a similarity between the card with a book and Kanban card within an industry or within a factory. Okay, now you can easily understand what is actually we are talking about. Okay, now when we are talking about the Kanban process, so Kanban first thing we told about that the Kanban is a pull system. Actually, it is a pull system. So it pulls inventory as it needed. Okay, so if you consider supply of an simple assemble system, and if you take a simple system and take the Kanban card, and if you read all over the Kanban card, you can easily understand how it is happen, or what type, how it's working. Okay, now we are talking about the 2-bin Kanban system. There is also a 3-bin Kanban system. Whenever the Kanban movement between the factory floor and factory store is considered, then it is a 2-bin system. But besides 2-bin system, there is a 3-bin Kanban system also. You can use a 3-bin Kanban system. Okay, that is you can use also the 3-bin Kanban system. You can also use 3-bin Kanban system. Okay, now the Kanban cards are always issued to the first operator in a process. Okay, each card issue with a visual communicates important details about the order and authorizes its production. Okay, in the single stage process, the first station operator attach the issued card to the production unit container. Okay, the card remains attached to the unit throughout the production time. Okay, this provides the all subsequent stations operator the physical authorization to produce a unit and help them so they are filling an actual customer order. Now once the production unit and its associates Kanban card arrive at the end of the process, the card is removed and returned to the hanging file. Okay, now an empty slot on the hanging file in any central location gives all work area personnel access to the current production status. Anyone can check the Kanban card and he can get a clear picture of the current production status or that day's production status. It is also an important view of the Kanban card. Okay, so anyone can check that matter, what is the present positions of the production status or current production status or that day's production status, and that type of information obviously you can get from the Kanban card. Okay, the Kanban card after all parts and product have been used of after time, it is returned by the operator. Every time it is returned by the operator to its origin. Okay, and production is controlled through the demand which is originating from the external customer, because firstly we are saying this is a pull system. Okay, so production is controlled through the demand, which is originated from the external customer. So as this is a pull system, but in case of a push system it is reverse. It is not same with the push system. So there is an advantage when any production system uses a pull type of production, or pull system. So remember that Kanban is always a pull system. Okay, Kanban card, or whatever we are talking about, Kanban, this is a pull system. Okay, so and it is also reminded that pull system always is an advantage over the push system. That is also an important thing. Okay, so basically it is a digital store of the details of present production status or present production scenario. Okay, now this is the this is all about Kanban and TPS. There is a Toyota production system. So this is all about TPS. Okay, Toyota production system. In next class, we are taking the TQM, this is the total quality management, and the story of the Japanese success. Okay, so TQM and Japanese success will be our next topic. Okay.